Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic, and we are playing with some unbeatable elves here. So I actually have tested out this deck quite a bit. It wins a lot of games, but it was sent to me by someone, one of the fans, Jarvis Davis, that took this and went 15-1 with the deck, and I changed up a couple of things here and there just based off of things I felt like maybe he didn't have rares for and everything like that, but overall this deck is just crazy powerful in the format right now. It's just busted. Basically we just have the best curve of elves, and elves are already pretty powerful in historic, but it's not quite fast enough to beat goblins in the past, or there's turn 3 combos in every deck, and now we have a pretty good consistency at getting turn 3 wins as well with this deck, just by being so fast, getting out so many elves, and then having a good mid to late game as well because we have so many elves on the board, and so board wipes of course are our enemy. We have collected companies kind of help us get out of those situations. Creator Hoof Behemoths to help win games immediately, as well as just having multiple things. Like before, it was like, okay, we either need Creator Hoof Behemoth or Allosaurus Shepherd, which would just give everything +5/+5 or whatever, and just make everything big and massive. Well, we also have Elvish War Master, which also gives for 7 mana, so a little bit more expensive, but everything gets +2/+2, gains that touch, and it also helps us go wider on the board. So this is a very much go wide deck, and it's been awesome. It's really fun to play. I definitely haven't like fine-tuned every little bit of it just yet. Like I'm not sure if I'm wanting more Castle and Garen Briggs. With only 18 lands, I really don't ever want a hand where I have 2 of these. Like we're going to have 2 land hands pretty often, and I have the kind of luck where I run into all of these. Every time that there is more to be had, I always run into all of them, and that becomes a dead hand, and this deck you really need to hit a 1-drop on turn 1, a 2-drop on turn 2, and then can I keep going? And these are our best 1-drops. There's not really much sense to be putting in other 1-drops into the deck, so we kind of just really hope to have the 1-drop, and it's probably worth mulliganing down to get those on the play. But having a 1-drop means that our Dwinins elite excuse me, enter battlefield with an extra elf, which just makes things more powerful. Elvish War Master is probably our best 2-drop play if we don't have it, or Metallic Mimic. So if we don't have a 1-drop, those are okay to play on turn 2, preferably for on the play. Then it's not as bad. But yeah, so that's basically the idea of the deck. So basically, Elvish Archdruid becomes even more powerful in this format. Marwyn becomes even more powerful for our big mana ramp creatures to make sure that we can get tons and tons of mana to be able to play either activate abilities multiple times, get multiple Elvish Clan Callers out into the battlefield, play Collected Company and a bunch of other creatures, fight our Creator Hoof Behemoths and play them out, that kind of stuff. Like everything just works with this. Realm Walker also just being able to play tons of things off the top of the board. And basically that was one of the biggest issues of this deck, is that we know the 1s and 2-drop slots pretty well. Metallic Mimic is something that the fan that played this deck played it with, and I like it so much because of how many elves we have entering the battlefield. All of our elf tokens that enter the battlefield get the +1 encounter with Metallic Mimic, and hitting it off Collected Company means that we could add like 5 power to the board pretty instant, or like extra, because of this, because of how many different tokens we can end up making by having enough things enter at the same time, and then of course all of our lords that are just as good and everything. So this is just another 2-drop lord basically that is good, and so take that. So that's basically the idea of this deck, is just it's good. We're gonna play out a bunch of elves and swing in, and people do have answers for this. There's other people doing turn 3 combos in this format, turn 4, and so we're not gonna win every single game, but dang, this deck is consistent at being really powerful. So let's go ahead and jump into the gameplay, see how it does for us, and wish me luck. Here we go. All right, up against Jason Justice, and I wasn't gonna bring this kid in today, but then I was like, hey bud, I have to go to work. We'll keep this. And he's like, I go to work too. It was just way too cute. I can't handle the cuteness, and so we're going for it. He's here with us today. All right, up against Auras. Auras are really fast if they have the right stuff. 2 tap lands, we have a shot being on the draw here now. All right, so let's go War Master. We don't offer up the Allosaurus Shepherd. Man, we have so many good things here. Hushbringer. Oh, no more ETB effect, which means that Marwyn is just dead. DED. I mean, I guess it still ramps us up into Collected Company and other things, but yeah, now Elvish War Master doesn't. That's really rude. Man, what's up with that crap? Hushbringer. All right, now we just need a bunch of lords, basically. So we're gonna go for Collected Company. I wouldn't mind finding a 1-drop of some sort. Oh, man. Yep, all right. Man, they don't run... I think they only run like 2 copies of the Hushbringer. Maybe they run more. I've not seen many versions that do, though. Let's find lords so that I can try to do multiple things. Fierce Empath so that I can find whatever else. Ramp would be nice. Allosaur Shepherd is also a really good play for us. So let's go Metallic Mimic. We already have one Allosaur Shepherd, so Impervious Perfect. Let's go on Elf so that enters with a... Oh yeah, does not enter with it. Right. But at least we have 2 power, so we can play out another Elvish War Master. And so it enters as it enters. So it doesn't work with it because it wasn't already out in the battlefield. But we still got it. All right, no attacks. Next turn, we have enough mana to use Allosaur Shepherd. Life's good. All it glitters. Life's not so good anymore, guys. Life's pretty bad right now. Crap. Well, hopefully we're not dead. Don't be dead, dude. All right. Here's the game plan. Let's go ahead and create 1 more elf token. I don't want to get rid of my perfect just yet. Let's activate Shepherd. Let's swing in. They're gonna kill something. I have to have the Shepherd around again for the next turn. So we'll offer up these guys. They get to gain 6 life, but we get to do a little bit more than that. That's right. Fear us. Yep, Sax makes it indestructible, all that stuff. Yep, that's cool. Okay, we didn't actually deal any more damage than they just gained there, you know. But hey, it's a wash, and we got rid of a Selfless Savior. So we're so screwed. Okay, down to 3. Yeah, this is just, dude, a Hushbringer. Like, our board would be so wide. We'd have so much mana. We could be able to do everything in the world. But as of right now, it ain't looking too hot. And they got us another blocker. They seriously got another blocker? Rude. All right, well, attack all in. It's the only thing we've got, so that's what we're doing. I wouldn't have mind finding a Crater Hoof right there. That was our best shot, was a Crater Hoof.
Yeah.
We have the 6 lands. It says have first strike, which means that it kills the perfect before we get in for extra damage. Yeah, and we still don't have enough for lethal. Yeah, we got a lot of damage, but you know. Yeah. Good game, sir. We always got them back down to starting life total. Man, the RS deck is so annoying sometimes. All right, we're done. We're done here. And they had another. Oh. And it stopped me from conceding. Ah. All right, on to the next one. Up against Azul, and this is like the perfect kind of hand. We want a Llanowar on turn 1 into a good turn 3. If this survives and doesn't die, they don't have like claim the firstborn and all the shenanigans that makes us cry at night. And I don't cry that much, you know, so. All right, yep, Archdruid. Get all the mana. It might have been better to go for like, no, this is definitely the best play. Then we can like Realm Walker, play stuff off the top. Please don't kill this. Priest of Forgotten Gods. All right, that's not killing it. That's good. So. Marwyn. Shepherd. Now they're gonna add a little bit more mana. Let's go. Yeah, let's go Realm Walker and then hold up the Lord for the attack in later. Elf. See, this is the kind of busted shenanigans that we can do, you know? Man, we're so close to that. All right, another Lord for the next turn too. Yes. Okay, pass at the turn. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, wait. Let's not play with that, okay, buddy? You get your strawberry milk. Dreadhorde Butcher. Alrighty then. It doesn't actually get to kill anything here. Hey, buddy, be careful. They probably do want to block first and then cause sacks. Like, because this next turn we are attacking and gonna win. Hey, nope, that's not allowed. Okay, if you do that again, you're out of here. Hits her face. We sacrifice. Right now, let's see here. Llanowar Elves isn't as necessary with everything else. Realmwalker gives us some alternative win cons, I guess. A little bit more so. Another priest. Alright then. So we can already activate with Marwyn. So let's let's go with perfect. Buddy, please don't bang that on the okay. Thank you. Good job. Let's and a little bit awkward. Let's actually use this. We have Metallic Mimic on top. All right, so yeah, let's go ahead and just activate here. Attack in. We only get one thing to play anyway. Yeah, let's just get in for damage as much as possible. Kill more things off their board means they can't sacrifice as much stuff. And pass the turn. There we go. Down to 6. I mean, was that our turn 3 play? It might have been turn 4. It's still pretty dang good, you know? It's really fast. Really fast. In Historic, it does feel like it's whoever's on the play gets the most, the highest chance of winning right now. And I actually have a really bad luck of being on the play. Like, I'm on the draw 65% of the time, I think is what I was looking at the stats. It's like ridiculous amount. It's bad. See, so this is one of those hands where I feel like you would want to keep it because you have Collected Company, you have Metallic Mimic and Realmwalker. Like, that is a lot of value. But in this format right now, on the draw, I think we have to have a 1-drop. So this is just a little bit better. And we keep this, get rid of Realmwalker, or we don't have any ramp to get it to Collected Company here. So I think I'd actually rather have Realmwalker to be able to play more stuff. As weird as it is, I could maybe have dropped the Elvish Clan Caller, but I like the curve at least. With our deck, we can end up having more mana. There we go. So now we have more mana to do stuff with. That just playing stuff off the top of our deck gets us more creatures than Collected Company. And so that's where Realmwalker is kind of like the extra 2 copies of Collected Company, but every single turn. And that's good stuff, if you didn't know. All right. Yeah, more Archdruids. Actually pretty good stuff. Board wipes are definitely annoying. Is this like mono black Ugin? We'll see. Down to 18 past the turn. Being on the play would have been nice. Draws immediately. Does nothing else this turn. Okay, we're gonna get out an Archdruid. It does pump the team. We get to swing in for more. It does give us ramp for the next turn. It's our best board state threat. And if they do wipe the board here, we at least have some good stuff to come back from. Okay. Sad day. So, Archdruid again. We definitely want ramp. And we hope that they don't have another Languish. That would be not good. Or targeted removal, or anything else that Mono Black has. Oh! They didn't have nothing? How dare they? World Tree, nice. So it's rainbow black mana. I love that, actually. It's so fun. All right, let's go with, let's just hope they don't have board wipe. We're gonna go for the ultimate. We can have all of the things. Maybe. Yeah. Duin's Elite. Going for the 2 ramp creatures. We're gonna try to build a board really, really big in 2 turns, basically. It's a counter, it's a counter. We have lots of mana for the next turn. Realmwalker can hopefully get us up there. Otherwise, we just go Lord and swing in. It is interesting. What is the Craterhoof Behemoth's creature type? Let's look that up here. All right, if they're using that, I'm kind of okay with it. They have 2 more Destroyers. Where is Creative Behemoth? All right, it's a beast. Good to know. Good to know. Let's play Realm Walker. Yep, nothing off the top. Pass the turn. We might be in trouble. If they hit a land, they get to use Golos's ability. It doesn't quite work with the Stronghold, though. All right, if they want to do that, I guess that's something. Good game. Nice. Doesn't even want to play it out? Rude. Dude, the early game people, these are the kind of people that make me just like, you know what? We're going to force you to play it all the way out. We are probably dead, but we're going to force you to play it all the way out. Not even bothering with Golos's ability here. That is a bad sign. And now it is probably a good game. Yeah. I don't want to give him the satisfaction. Okay, yeah, we're screwed. We're done now. Yep. Goodbye. You can have the satisfaction there.
Tractor.
Yeah, it's a tractor. All right, I'm against Maltos. Let's mulligan this one. Find a 1-drop. Ooh. 1-drop, 1 mana. We're gonna keep. We're gonna keep. It's gonna be perfect. Drop the Impervious. Perfect. I mean, hitting more lords is kind of what we're wanting to do with this deck, but all right, we have Metallic Mimic into elites at least each turn. Man, in Historic, it's just so much harder to actually win games with this. He's my Tome. We're up against like the exact same deck. All right, well, we have the Archdruid. That's what we wanted. On turn 2, if we can hit a land, we get double Dwinian's Elite, or we can go Mimic into those and then play more stuff. That's really good. And then the Languish is just gonna like kill us real bad. All right, draws more cards. Let's go with, let's see here. This gives us more mana with Archdruid. This gives us more power on the board, which I think is actually what we're looking for right now. I don't want to overcommit to this board necessarily right now. Okay, Dwinen's Elite. Man, it feels like I really want to overcommit to this board right now. If they don't have a Languish or a board wipe, then this is phenomenal. All right, we're going to go for it. I'm super greedy. But then we also have the chance to like play Realm Walker and play more things off the top. We also, I think we're just pretty dang close to lethal right now too. One more Lord off the top would be great. We have 8, 14. Yeah, we have lethal on board if nothing. Okay, not quite lethal now. They gained a life. Extinction event. All right, well, we lost everything that we did the last turn. But that's okay, kinda. All right, Dwinian's Elite. Let's go Realm Walker here. Nothing off the top. We do need to actually hit in for damage at some point. I kind of want to get stuff out of range of Languish too, though. I guess if this dies, it doesn't matter. Another Extinction Event definitely hurts us. If near Deadlands. They can use that and kill Elvish Clangcaller. I mean, I'm not as worried about this as everything else in their hand. But, you know. Come on. I mean, we are getting out lethal board states really quickly. It's just a matter of, you know, people being on the play versus us not getting there in time. All right, we at least should be able to start hitting in for some damage now. Realm Walker lets us play lots of stuff off the top of the board, potentially. Okay, put stuff at the bottom. Looks like they're digging for something. Oh, Fatal Push. All right, Lanor. And the land. Swing in. Darn it. Well, we built their board twice. They had 2 board wipes. Yep. That's bad stuff. Oh my gosh. 3. Nice. 3 extinction events. Dude, my luck is so bad. I swear, like, so like someone comes to me and says, hey, this deck, I went 15-1 with it. And you know that they just have to have had the bestest of luck to make that happen. Not I. Nope, Jeff doesn't get that stuff. Darn it. I go up against extinction event decks. People that draw 3 of them. Which is like probably the worst card. Like Languish is pretty up there for us. Shadow the Sky, you know, Wrath of God. Yeah, we're done. We're done here. You got the fire truck? Well, put out this fire, dude, because it is hurting right now. Up against Oliver, the Human Z. And let's go ahead and mulligan, try to find our 1 drop. There it is. There she blows. I mean, Archdruid is definitely better than Marwyn, so we're going to keep that. In general, that's better. Let's see what we're up against here. And just going to say, on the draw again. In fact, I don't think we've been on the draw, on the play, except for the 1 game that we won. So this is game number 5, 1 time on the play so far. I think that's how it's working. Yeah. Come on, dude. My luck is so bad. Oh, my goodness. Alright, Core Spirit Dancer. Yep, on the draw. Yes! We get to swing in for 1 turn. How about that? Okay, down to 18, past the turn. Spirit Dancer number 2. Not looking great. That's a lot of card draw. Alright, we still have not found a single Crater Hoof Behemoth. We do have a chance on this next turn. No blocks. Alright, let's go with the Archdruid. Pump up the team a little bit. No attacks. 2 Lords out in the battlefield. Hopefully decent amount of mana. We get to play War Master into Fierce Empath, get some extra tokens, and hopefully have something else to play as well. But then we have Crater Hoof, and if they don't kill us by that turn, then we Crater Hoof and win. That's the dream, guys. That is the dream. Fierce Obsession. It's a garbage truck. Whoa, dude. Unfortunately, we're actually getting close to needing to chomp. We can take it this turn, but man, if they find flying, then we're screwed. We wanted tokens at this stage of the game, so no blocks this time, down to 8. We get some tokens on the next turn, so we can start chump blocking a little bit better. And then hopefully Crater Hoof for the win. They're going to gain even more life, though. They drew 2 more cards. They might have found a flying card. I don't know. Gosh. Is it worth maybe blocking with Allosaur Shepherd there? It might have been. No more creatures. Good. I didn't want them anyway. The Elvish War Master. I could also dig for another Clan Caller. Yeah, let's just go Fierce Empath. Alright, so we get a Crater Hoof Behemoth. We have the win next turn. Are we dead before the next turn? And this is all kind of what it comes down to. Like, do you get to be on the play or the draw? And do they have the most busted hand ever? And for me, they typically do. Oh, they don't need it flying. They just get to not be blocked. Is that what that one says? Yeah, it can't be blocked. Alrighty then. Good game, sir. Gosh dang it, man. My luck is so bad. Like, we're doing as busted of things as they are doing. We're just 1 turn behind because we're on the draw. Like, if we were on the play here, we would have won that game. Gosh dang it, man. Up against Cosmic Hippo and on the draw again. Sure, this is at least a really good hand. Dude. Oh, never mind. Yep. We're going to give him all of the life because that's what our deck does, is Get a lot of tokens, like a lot and a half. Yes, that's all I've ever wanted. At least we have a chance to go really, really big here. Like, this is one of our best hands. This is a turn 4 win. Yeah, build a massive board on turn 3. Use Allosaurus Shepherd to win the game on turn 4. That's what we're trying to do. We can do it. All right, I think we just want an untapped land here. Because we get to play all of the cards if we get that. Not an untapped land. Well, Elvish War Master. Yeah, gain more life. Why don't ya? Do it. Yeah, okay, yeah, you can have all of the life. Yep, just have it all. I didn't want any of that stuff. Gosh dang it. All right, Dwayne's Elite. We'll play the Lord on the next turn. Yep, resolve. Yep, oh yeah, yep, you have more of the life. There you go. Yep, you can have even more. Here you go. I mean, if that's not the most beautiful big board of L's you've ever seen, I don't know what you're looking at. That's a massive turn 3. So, I mean, we can do cool stuff. If we had a land, we had even more. It actually would have been our entire hand played out there. I guess, yeah. It would have been sweet, okay? So now we have Allosaurus Shepherd, which can be activated. Gosh. What? What? Oh my gosh. What is up with this crap? You can't make this up. They have the Ajani strength of the front. What? Oh my gosh. Dude, I don't know what's going on. This is bad. We finally get a really big board. Yeah, we made him gain a lot of life because they had a soul word, and then because they were on the play, not the draw, they were able to Johnny Strength of the Pride. We get Collected Company now. Oh lordy. Yep, you can have more life. Good game. No attacks. I'm gonna go ahead and just let us die. Well, just do it. Just I want to die so bad right now for this. There we go. Gosh dang it. They had him flip it a Johnny Strength and Pride, and we got them up to over 35 mana, so they could exile our entire board with the negative ability. Oh my gosh. Okay then. Good for you. Guys, I'm going to end the video a little bit quick just for my own sanity with this one. But look at this. On the draw, 5 times, 0% win rate. On the play, 1 time, 100% win rate. If we're on the play, we can win. So the odds of being on the play are 50%. It's a coin flip, coin toss. My odds of being on the play are apparently 1 out of 6, which is not so great. Dude, come on. Like, what? I don't know how I'm supposed to be able to play Magic in this kind of stuff, you know? It's just so bad. Yeah, so that's just how it goes sometimes, you know. On the play, this deck does amazing. On the draw, because there's no interaction with this deck, like, that's probably the biggest issue, is that other decks are so fast too. The Elves are not the only ones going crazy, and you don't have interaction in this one. And so we might try out like a Golgari version instead. That's a little bit better. And I feel like up against a lot of matchups where they just don't have the perfect hand, then we are going to be more consistent at getting the perfect hand. Like, that's one thing that Elves do is they are typically better at getting out. Like, it's just a really consistent deck. It just, you play things, you go wide. If they don't have board wipe, great. If they didn't hit you, kill you on turn 3 or turn 4, then you are going to, because you have the things to make it happen in so many ways that, like, you really should be able to do it. And so that's the whole idea of this deck, is that you should be able to just win on that turn. Well, not for me, because they had the perfect hand every time, and I was on the draw every time except one, and it was a great game. So for the secret word for the end of this video to end this madness is just Jeff got screwed, and yes, I did. So that's it. Thank you guys. My goodness. Sorry for posting this one up there, but I wanted proof out there for you guys that sometimes I just get screwed, man. Not great. All right, bye.